Hello everyone, my name is Scott Daniel. I'm an engineer on the Photoshop team at Adobe, and I'm here today on behalf of Ola and the Adobe Field Trip to give you an introductory lesson in salsa. So salsa is both a genre of music, it's also a style of dance. It has origins in Puerto Rico and Cuba, and it became popular in large cities like New York and Los Angeles. It can be danced individually or with a partner. Today we're going to focus on the latter, dancing salsa with a partner. And we're going to be using the style from Los Angeles, also known as on one. So we begin with our feet together. This is our neutral position. We're going to take a step forward with the left leg. Then we're going to take a step in place with the right leg. Then we're going to bring the left leg back. This is our replace, back in our neutral position. Next, we're going to take a step back with our right leg. Step in place with the left, and then step forward again with the right leg. And this completes one full measure of our salsa basic. So salsa music, each measure or bar is broken into 8 counts or beats. And now I'm going to show you each of the steps, how they synchronize with the beat, so we can later fit it into salsa music. So again, we take our step forward with our left leg. This is on 1. We step in place with our right leg. This will be on the 2 count. Then we bring the left leg back. This is the 3 count. We're going to pause on the 4, the 4th beat, pause. Then we're going to step back with our right leg on 5. Step in place with our left leg on 6. And bring our right leg back, replace on 7. And we pause again on the 8 count. And this keeps repeating over and over through the salsa music. This is our salsa basic. I'm going to show you a little bit quicker now to counts together. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from a different angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there you have it. That's our salsa basic. Now I'm going to play a little bit of the music, do the salsa basic along with that, so you can see how they work together and we can dance along to the salsa music. So let's give this a go.
Una sonrisa de agonía. Ay, qué linda que tú eres, ay, qué linda que tú eres. Tus labios parecen dulces, pero que nadie se entere. ¿Quién te hizo daño, mami? ¿Quién te puso a llorar?
All right, so what I just did was our normal salsa basic. One thing though, that was in salsa dancing, when we're dancing with partners, there's a concept of the leader and the follower. So wherever you are today, I hope you can grab someone at home to have as your partner. The steps I just showed were for the leaders, so the people who are going to be leading the dance. The followers, there's going to be one small change that I want to break down really quickly, and that is the steps are the same as we just practiced here before. However, they happen on different counts. So let me explain. Leaders, the steps that we just did, we're stepping forward with the left foot. Followers, we're going to be stepping back with the right foot first on the 1 count. So it's going to look like this. We're going to step back with the right foot. 1, in place 2. Right foot comes back on 3. Pause on 4. Then step forward on the 5, left foot, and place 6, right foot. Bring the left foot back, 7, and pause right there, 8, and it repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so you can contrast that with the leader steps. Basically, the steps are shifted by 4 counts. So the leaders, we did 1, 2, 3, 4. We step back with the right foot on 5. The leaders did. However, the followers are stepping back on the 1. So again, the followers, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So that was a lot of information right there. I just want to explain the concepts. Hopefully, if you get a chance, if it didn't make sense the first time, you can rewind back a couple minutes and watch again. Salsa dancing it's a memory muscle, so it's just like riding a bicycle. If this is your first time, no worries. We're kind of moving at a quicker pace just because we don't have a lot of time to fit in. There's a lot of information about salsa dancing. I just want to give you a good, thorough understanding of the basics. So now I'm going to ask my partner Miriam to come in and join me. So I'm going to be the leader. Miriam here is going to be the follower. So for partner dancing in salsa, you at home determine who's going to be the leader and who's going to be the follower. The leaders, we're going to connect with our followers like so. We're going to take our right hands, we're going to shoot underneath the follower's left arm and grab at the shoulder blade here, just underneath. And so you can kind of see, I'm here with the right hand, I'm kind of cupping underneath here. And the followers, you're going to place your hand on top here of the leader's right arm, just like Miriam has it. And her hand is going to be just kind of outside the shoulder, but relaxed. It doesn't have to be too tense. Elbows are sort of connected. Followers, it's sort of, if you haven't done partner dancing in salsa before, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but go ahead and just go with gravity. Let your shoulders, your elbows connect. And then leaders, we're connected here. So we actually have 3 points of connection, 1, 2, and 3. And now, for the other side, leaders, we're going to take our left hand, call out for the follower's hand. Leaders, you're sort of making like you're grabbing for a cup. So a cup holder shape. The follower's hand is going to scoop on top, as you can see here. And now we have our partner connection. And the nice thing about it is we use this a lot in our partner dancing. So you don't want to be too rigid, too stiff, like you're pulling your partner in, and you don't want to be so lax that you don't really are just kind of spaghetti arms, so to speak. So yes, you want to have a stronger control. Leaders it's the reason they're called the leaders is they're leading the follower. So you want to have a nice connection here. And what I can do here is I can feel my partner, I can feel the connection, and I can rotate my body, and she rotates with me. So if you have a good connection here, you'll kind of notice this sort of phenomenon where leaders, if you just sort of rotate your body, you don't really need to take any steps. This is good, actually, for any type of dancing, it's good to have this kind of connection, so this is a good exercise to practice. So there you have it. We have our partner connection. And leaders, if, as Miriam and I have a height difference, I'm a little bit taller. So when we're connected here with the left hand, I want to keep it more towards her shoulder height. So I don't have it up here at my shoulder height. You want to make it comfortable for the followers, so down closer to their height. So now we're going to do our salsa basic, just like we were practicing before. We're going to do it with counts together, and we'll demonstrate here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, pause 4, 5, 6, 7, pause 8, 1, 2, 3, pause 4, 5, 6, 7, pause 8, last time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, nice. Now we're going to demonstrate it one time to music just so you can see how it kind of fits together with the song. so that's great. We can salsa dance. That's fun. The basic is a good starting point. After you get that down, practice it a couple times with your partner. Practice it with the music. Try practicing the counts. Really, once you can do the salsa basic with your partner, without fumbling too much or not stepping on each other's toes, then you once you got it down pat, you'll be ready for some patterns. So to make it a little more interesting, a little more fun, we have some patterns that we can do with our partners. The first pattern that we're going to do is an outside turn for the follower. So this is usually one of the most basic pattern moves that we can do. I'm going to demonstrate it one time. We'll do one basic.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so that's our outside turn. We're going to go ahead and we're going to break down the steps a little bit and what's going on between the leader and the follower. So we started from our salsa basic. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now leaders, when you're salsa dancing with your partner, we signal with our body movement and our hands. We don't actually tell our partner usually what we're going to do ahead of time. So we use certain signals to let them know what we are going to do or what we're planning to, the pattern that we're going to execute next. So for this one, we do our first half of the basic like normal. We go 1, 2, 3. Now that was the first half of the measure. By 3 leaders, we signal an outside turn actually with our left hand. So what I'm doing is I move from the shoulder height up to about our forehead height. Not too high. Again, this makes it more challenging for the follower to turn, but about the forehead height. So this is our 3 count. And now followers, what you're going to do is you're going to step your left foot across your right, outside a little bit. 5, 6, 7. Finish the turn immediately into the basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So we finish with one basic after the outside turn. Let's try it one more time from this angle. Help the followers a little bit, just so you can see what Miriam is doing. We're going to do one basic. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. And there you have it. Let's go ahead. We'll try that a couple times to music and see how it goes.
Ay, qué linda que tú eres, ay, qué linda que tú eres. Tus labios parecen dulces, pero que nadie se entere. Ay, qué linda que tú eres, la rosa de mi vida. Te veo sufriendo en silencio, con una sonrisa de agonía. Ay, qué linda que tú eres, ay, qué linda que tú eres. Tus labios parecen dulces, pero que nadie se entere. ¿Quién te hizo daño, mami? ¿Quién te puso a llorar? Agárrame la mano y abrázame, porque mi amor tú puedes confiar. Ay, qué linda que tú eres, ay, qué linda que tú eres. Tus labios parecen dulces, pero que nadie se entere. Qué labios dulces que tú tienes.
So that's our first turn pattern. We're going to do one more. This is our crossbody lead. It's also a very common pattern used in salsa dancing. And it's simply, they call it a change of place. So what ends up happening is you and your partner are set up in one position, and by the end, you're going to be changing places. You'll be in opposite positions here. So let's demonstrate one time what happens. We're going to do one full basic. 5, 6, 7, basic, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, then the cross body leap, 5, 6, 7. Yeah? So there's a couple different things going on here. Leaders, I'd like to break down the steps first for you. So without a partner, it's a little bit easier to see. What we're doing is we're stepping forward with the left leg on our 1 count, 1, stepping in place on 2, on the 3 step, our left leg, instead of going back into place into our neutral position, we're going to go out 90 degrees. So we're going to be facing the side. We're opening what's called a lane for our partner to come across. And then we're going to step with the right leg on 5, step with the left leg on 6, and then turning back, closing the 90 degrees, doing a full 180 with the right leg again on the 7, and we're back to the basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So let me try it again to a quicker count from the same angle. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so for the followers, for Miriam, if you could demonstrate one time what they're doing without
You want me to go?
yeah.
So what I'm doing is, since I'm doing the opposite step from what Scott is doing, I'm going to start with my right foot back, and I'm going to go 1, 2, big step for 3. Notice I'm also bending my left leg as I step across. He's opening a path for me, and I'm going to step across. This is my 5, turning to my left, 6, and 7. Let me go back to that. Again, I'm going to step back with my right, going back on 1, 2, big step for 3, step 5, 6, and 7. Okay?
So let's try it together with counts. Let's do one basic. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Continue. One basic. 2, 3. 5. We can do it again from this side. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. And there you have it. That is a crossbody leap. We're going to try it with music now.
Ay, qué linda que tú eres, ay, qué linda que tú eres. Tus labios parecen dulces, pero que nadie se entere. Ay, qué linda que tú eres, la rosa de mi vida. Te veo sufriendo en silencio, una sonrisa de agonía. Ay, qué linda que tú eres, ay, qué linda que tú eres. Tus labios parecen dulces, pero que nadie se entere. ¿Quién te hizo daño, mami? ¿Quién te puso a llorar? Agárrame la mano y abrázame porque mi amor tú puedes confiar. Ay, qué linda que tú eres, ay, qué linda que tú eres. Tus labios parecen dulces, pero que nadie se entere. Qué labios dulces que tú tienes, mamita, te quiero besar. Quiero que el pasado olvides, nadie más te va a lastimar. Tú eres, ay, qué linda que tú eres. Protegiéndote, mami. Parecen dulces, pero que nadie se entere. Y ahora mira cómo floreciste, mi orquídea destropea.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining me today. That was a little bit of salsa for you. Salsa is a very rich dance genre of music. I encourage you to check it out. If you, there's a lot of different artists that create beautiful salsa songs. If you just go to Google or YouTube and type in salsa romantica, you'll find a lot of great songs there. Thank you again for Olaf for the opportunity to give a lesson today in the Adobe field trip. I hope you all have a great day. See you next time.
Adios.